And we are back with a really nice PVZ. Starting at the top left side of Oceanborn, we are looking at our purple Protoss player, the main nexus of GDA team's Milkaa. And his opponent. We are looking at the main hatchery of our orange Zerg. We are already used to him not actually living up to his name for now, at least. Maybe this time. This is Cheeeeeese. We are going to have the super standard openers on both sides as we see it over here. Right, low ground wall, of course, and yeah, nothing too suspicious. Milkaa is just making sure that everything is fine over here, and we're going to have the nexus before core, of course. Second pylon at home, so there's not going to be any kind of proxies, at least not just yet. Proxies coming a tad bit later in PvZ. And we know the reason why I'm saying this is because we saw Milkaa actually do quite a few fancy builds against a certain amount of players, with more or less success, of course. But let's see how this one is going to turn out, as these two players should be quite closely matched around like the 4K 4K1 level. So this is a super nice matchup. Now we see the Twilight Council. This could be a couple of things, right? This could be, if he pulls out of gas, it's going to be glaives. But if he doesn't pull out of gas, then in that case, this could be a DT as well. There's no extra gases yet, but I believe... Oh, wait a moment. This really looks like a Dark Shrine, to be honest, and he's trying to get rid of that Overlord. No glaives yet. I want to see Milkaa put down... There we go, there's a Dark Shrine. So, to me, the Robo was kind of the giveaway, right? This Robo, by the time it finishes, the Dark... and pushes out a... What do you call it? A prism, it will actually have the Dark Shrine finished as well, so it's quite nice. Lines up pretty nicely. Where is this prism gonna go? All right, it's going to go into the third base. It's quite nice. Do we have any other? There we go, there's the second and third gateways. These are quite crucial because you want you can actually like try to get them, like get like 4 maybe, and then you can have like 2 Archons or something like that. But yeah, let's see how this is going to pan out. This is a really nice timing, honestly. This is a really nice timing. We have an Immortal on the way, and we have 8 roaches coming up for Cheeeeeese. Cheeeeeese is indeed a roach enjoyer, especially when he doesn't scout a third base, right? So that is kind of the standard thing. Around 40 drones, and then you go into a roach warren, and that's pretty much it. You just pump out unit after unit. Now you might say like, oh, what if you like pump out too many units, like you overreact, you overkill this whole thing? Well, first of all, I don't think that's an issue, mainly because it is going to give you an advantage in a counterattack. Okay, now one of these DTs is going to go out. At the end of the day, we have 3 drones falling for 2 DTs, but it's not that great, let's be honest. It's not exactly great. We might see 3 DTs warped in and morphed into 2 Archons. We'll see if that's going to be the case or not. We still have only 3 gateways, 3 more coming up, so no. Oh, there we go. There's the third base. I was gonna say no third base, but that is a really late third base, and yeah, there was not enough damage for this DT drop to actually be worth it. So I don't know, honestly. Hey, Winter. Good luck, have fun, enjoy watching. I guess that's the... Have fun watching, I guess that's the proper response from the streamer. Alright, we're gonna have a single Archon right now. Winter, are you still in Hungary? Or have you returned already? I guess you are still in Hungary, right? Because you mentioned something that you're going to be back only next week or something like that. Is it hot in there? It's freaking hot in my city. My city is considered one of the coldest regions, by the way. And I have freaking 26, 27 degrees in my room. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. As is this Archon drop over here. Will be hot for Friday apparently. Well, you're lucky that you didn't catch that that heat wave. I don't know what's up with my place right now. You're gonna try something though. Okay. The Roach counterattack is going to snipe a couple of these Immortals. Nice bios. Actually hit the sentry. The sentry is actually sort of useless now. It's gonna die from like a single shot, but actually not going down, and this is gonna be a cleanup. Now, neither of these should be a kill move, but yeah. Apparently, both of them are just, you know, chipping away slowly but surely. Now, Cheese has a healthy economy of 3 base saturation. Milkaa going for Storm, which is going to make it a bit better for him. Oh, he's supply blocked and he's not making a pylon, so it's going to take some time until he realizes. There we go, there's the pylon. He's going to put down a Nexus as well, 2 extra pylons. Okay, there we go. So these were the pylons that started earlier, this one in particular. Then there was this, and then he put it next to the upcoming Nexus. And we have double forge, but no double upgrades, which is quite unfortunate, I would say. Do you even go like... I don't think double forge is the way to go in PvZ. At least not early on. Unless you want like shield upgrades or something. Armor is not common in PvZ. So if you want to go for anything, I would say just go for shields, because you're gonna play a couple of Archons most likely, and yeah, Archons benefit greatly from shields, that's for sure. I'm getting pinged on Discord for some reason, and I keep thinking that it's something important. Creepshot is actually looking decent. Like, look at this. The fourth base, the other fourth base of Milkaa is actually looking really devastated. It's actually flooding with creep. Oh, it's gonna lose a lot of these tumors right now. It is what it is. Oh, one Archon is getting buffed instantly, but Storm's actually going to be nice. Oh, is there more Storms? I'm trying to figure out where the Templars are. Oh, but the Templars are actually going down. Uh-oh, that is not looking great for Milkaa right now. But he's actually managing to push Cheese back, as he has 3 more Immortals and 1 Archon. And he also has a decent upgrade, a single upgrade. It's gonna have +1 armor. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure what to say about this. I mean, I guess versus Lings, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's gonna move in, potentially onto creep, which would be kind of risky, to be honest, as you can get the 360 surrounded, and this is probably, well, he's only getting 180 surrounded right now, but this is still looking scary. That's a huge concave on the side of Cheese. Let's see, he should bile down that that prism to not get sandwiched right now. He's going to do just that. There we go. This is gonna move in. Oh, that is actually beautiful, just sniping these immortals. And what does Milkaa have left right now? He is half the armor supply. Yes, half the armor supply of Cheese, so let's see what the follow-up is going to be as well. Because that also is going to be quite important, right? So let me just give this a bit more like that. Okay, so we're almost missing the whole fight. Let's see the concave. A couple of links are going to move into the mineral line as well. So this is really, really nice. Let's see, what do we have? What else do we have? There's no run by on the side of Milkaa, and 12 probes have fallen. And there's still no cleanup over here. It's going to lose the immortals as well. Oh, this is looking mighty tough here for Milkaa, but he's close to cleaning this up. Maybe another round of warping could actually seal the deal. There is a lot of minerals. It's going to try to go for potentially the Hydras. I don't know. There was a bit of a move command there. And by the looks of it, this is looking quite grim. I mean, one more round of warping could actually seal the deal, but it's going to be a lot of Hydras moving in. If there's no Templars, then more Colossi. You don't deal with this. Oh my god, so many Hydras. So many Hydras, man. It's crazy. Okay. Oh no. Oh, even through shield battery. Don't do him this dirty. Okay, finally a cleanup of some sorts happens, but another Ling run by is actually going to do quite nicely, and that is going to be enough to make Milkaa tap out, as Cheese is going to take the first game. So you can already hear them. The sounds are coming. Probes, warpins. It has to be the Protoss player from Team GDA. It is our purple player, Milkaa. And his opponent taking a very, very cool looking Roach Ravager Ling game into Hydras. Actually, he played it, I want to say he played it close to perfection. It's one of my favorite Zergs in Hungarian scene recently, as it's not living up to his name. As you can see, it has 6 E's, but it's not cheesing. But nonetheless, this is Cheese. Alright, so no worries, guys. We haven't skipped anything too important. Well, hopefully. Even the deaf and the blind can tell that I'm basically a Rotterdam fan. I'm 100% a Rotterdam fan. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I'm having so many long intros. It's actually crazy. probe is getting chased away, and now the adept is getting targeted down. See if it shades forward or not. It's going to shade forward. The sling will not get away. There we go. Tumor is protected though, so the adept actually couldn't snide the tumor. Third base is also on the way, so everything seems to be standard on the side of Cheese. And do we have... Ooh, we're gonna have a robo first. I'm curious what is going to happen off of this. Now, there's a third base coming up at 3 and 15, I believe. This is kind of a wild and fast third base, which Cheese has no idea about. Now, what is going to be off of this robo first? We have a Twilight, we have a Forge. Kind of want to see what's gonna happen. There is gonna be a observer right now. Greed is in the air. Greed is good. Or as it was in Starcraft, show me the money. Or in Brood War rather, right? So I'm actually not aware. Like, I tried out the cheats for the campaign in Starcraft 2, but honestly the Starcraft 2 campaign is like so fun to play through that it was sort of boring with cheats. So I just tried it because I was curious, like what they can do and how it goes and all that stuff. But yeah, it's not worth it, honestly. Back then it was like fun to experiment in Brood War with like the cheats, you know, when I had like a super difficult mission and I got mad. I'm like, I'm not going to play this thing. And then I was just like, you know, what was that? I think it was like Black Sheep Wall, and there was it Operation Seawall, the fast building, and then Power Overwhelming for God Mode or Invulnerability actually, which they actually updated to like one-shotting stuff in Warcraft 3. Oh yeah, this is 100% annoying, but actually Milkaa is doing quite nicely in the main. The problem being that he is actually required to defend even in the front. So we had a bit of a shenanigan here. My apologies, actually. I got caught up in the middle of this. Now we have the round 2 of this, so it starts off with an annoying link drop, right? And then it gets followed up by sort of a link flood. And now we have the roach link pressure over here. But is this going to be enough to break through? As there's 2 immortals, there's the third one coming up. And there should be... Oh, there we go. We have a link drop once again. Everything is being scouted here with those buildings being produced really, really close to the edge. Okay, that's actually bye-bye roaches, you know, that's like crazy. Another 2 probes have fallen, but this is looking like less and less war for Cheese, obviously. Now he's not taking a like 4 from the side, you know, one of the mineral walled bases, as I like to call them, the side lanes. The top lane or the bottom lane. This really feels like a MOBA map, honestly. Really feels like a MOBA map. It's so isolated with the 3 sides. Like, you need to break blocks and I don't know. It's crazy. Also, I just realized that actually Milkaa finally lived up to his name. Not Milkaa, sorry, Cheese finally lived up to his name. And this time around, I was gonna say, like, this time around it was Cheese who cheesed and not Milkaa. I guess Cheese wanted to get back for those DTs. Man, don't let me near a casting setup anymore. I feel like I'm all over the place every now and then. This is gonna be quite annoying. Okay, finally he gets that pylon out of the way. And was that a potential move out? It could be a potential move out, but now he doesn't actually need to worry about this. Milkaa made from cheese. I guess it's the other way around. No, wait. Cheese is made out of Milkaa. I love it. I love it. I'm loving it. Almost. Oh, actually the Nexus goes down, so that's kind of a bummer. Oh, he throws a bio. He could have taken down that force field. But I guess it helps the Zerg more than the Protoss in this case. There's a bunch of gateways. Holy moly. There's no storm yet, though. There's no storm. There could be a couple of... Oh, he needs to warp in Templars. There we go. Okay, he's gonna be 3 more Archons. Oh, and a lot of Stalkers, actually. This is quite nice. I actually enjoy this. Alright. In the meantime, Hydras have been... put out there, and Hydra speed is also down. There's no root spines, so these Hydras are short, unleashed because of their lack of range, and this army is getting cleaned up. This is a Protoss death ball. My god, if I ever saw one, this is a Protoss ground death ball for sure. Now these like what, 4 immortals, like, my god, 16 stalkers will actually give Milkaa the victory, as is going to equalize the series. We're moving on to game number 3. And for the third map, we are moving on to Golden Aura, and in the top left side, for Team GDA, we're looking at the main nexus of the player who won the last game. Actually managed to hold on to everything that his opponent threw against him. This is Milkaa. And his opponent, according to the chat, well, according to me, the chat says otherwise, aka Winter says otherwise. No full reverse sweep. Yeah. So, according to me, this player is made out of Milkaa because this is cheese. Oh, I don't know why I never done that intro, to be honest. I guess these two have not faced off that often. No full reverse sweep either. Like in the B finals last season, Milkaa winning 4-3 after Cheese going up 3-0. Wow. Okay. A bit of HPS trivia. I'm not even sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, Winter, but is Milkaa like around? Was around for like a long time, or did he just like show up recently, like in the past couple years? Because I feel like I don't remember him from when I started playing. Maybe he's like a returning player or something like that, but I don't know. Maybe Maybe you can give me some oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Like, I remember seeing him that I literally beat him, and the next like a week or two after, he was streaming his POV in the amateur league tournament. Yeah, playing a lot, that's for sure. And he's actually solid. It's like what, 4.1, 4.2k. Like, I still have no idea how I actually beat him. I know how I beat him. I actually bane busted him, and I 5 roached him. So that's how I actually managed to beat Milkaa and Chicken Finger and then everybody in that CSO contender. And I'll probably be vocal about it for the rest of eternity, because you know it's it's a win for me. It's actually a loss for everybody else. Even though I didn't win the tournament, I won like like the series against Origin. Oh, in the meantime, actually, we have a couple of lingies going in and trying to scout. All right, this Overlord is diving for, I would say, apparently no reason. That's my take. Because the whole thing. Oh, ooh. Oh la la. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Mr. Milkaa with the absolute banger of a shenanigan, going to Fleet Beacon. There is a spore in position, and it's even towards the top side, more towards the top side, so it is more in position. Obviously, there's a queen as well, so everything should be safe. Link's trying to scout around, so this is probably the first time I saw like Lings parked outside of the base trying to gather bits of information in ZVP was basically Freeman versus Molsten, like back in the quarantine Starcraft League, the Hungarian quarantine Starcraft League, basically. I remember like the gathering of the information was like so nice on the side of Freeman. Like, just went close to the wall, saw a couple of units, saw like 1 unit or 2 units or anything like that, and he basically just kind of started eliminating options that he faced, even though he was denied every single attempt to scout. So yeah, it's actually quite nice to see that concept come back. Once again, he's going to see that there is a probe over here and there's a pylon, so the third base is still not there yet. Obviously carriers cost you a lot of minerals, so needs to make sure that these 2 carriers are out. Now, where are those carriers? Where are my carriers at? There we go. So I was going charge all in by clicking on Zealot in the wall. Seeing charge as an ability research. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, just sees it and then that's pretty much it. Like, just realizes you don't even have to move it. Yeah, Freeman is a fantastic player in my opinion. Yeah, I think Freeman has some of the best decision making and some of the best understanding of the game in the Hungarian scene. Nihat is brilliant. Like, he has so many good instincts. He has builds. He's willing to learn builds. PS is like such an analyst mind. He min-maxes if he has to. So we have really good players in the Hungarian scene, in my opinion. Just because nobody like is 6K, that doesn't mean it's not great. Oh, beautiful blinks, actually nicely blinking away from these bios. Okay, oh, one of those carriers actually. Oh no, the carrier is gonna go down. No. Oh no, this is not looking great. But now it's actually only a couple of Ravagers left, so should be okay for Milkaa over here. Oh no, there might just 3 more queens coming in. Gonna warp in another round, and that's gonna put him at 9 Starkers currently. Oh, almost loses the prism. Almost loses the prism. Yeah, it was a not just a decent hold, it was absolutely brilliant hold in my opinion. I love that this probe is still like trying to fake that he's taking the 3rd base. Oh, gonna go for that, but oh. Prism goes down. It's starting. Second prism on the way, guys. Vote on how many prisms will fall this game. The GMO effect. Is this GMO? Yeah, that's the question. You should be like, yeah, boy, is that you? Just scream it. Oh man, that game is, that series is like still one of the wildest ones. It's like what, 7 or 8 prisms in a single series of best of 3. It's like it was like 2 per game at least. Yeah. Living rent-free indeed, as is this Hydra Roach Ravager push, living rent-free in Milkaa's base, just cornering him left, right, and center. These Archons are not really going to do anything whatsoever. And that means Cheese is going to take game number 3, putting him at match point. And we hop onto side Delta for potentially our last map. Let's see if this player, he needs your energy, give it up for Milkaa, as he needs to bring it back to force the game number 5. His opponent trying to close out the series. He has the momentum on his side. He had a decent hold last game off of a 2-base push, and this is gonna be Cheese, of course. Holding cheeses, doing cheeses. It's funny that in this series, whoever cheeses loses. First game, Milkaa went with some DTs, then he basically lost the game. Second game, Cheese went for, on Crimson Court of course, went for, you know, link drop into like a roach bush, but Milkaa held really nicely. And then game number 3, Milkaa once again wanted to go for a wild build. Not Milkaaing the cheese. Oh no, not Milkaaing the cheeses. We'll pin this one for the sake of the stream. We'll pin it for 30 minutes. There we go. We'll have to pin. Alright, same standard opener on both sides. Do we have... Okay, yeah. Cheese pulls out of gas. Bye bye, Prabhu. Bye bye. Alright, first step is moving out. Ooh, and we have a Stalker Crow node. And we also have a Stargate. Okay. Interesting opener. Alright, and we're curious obviously what is going to be the first unit off of that Stargate, because that is really important in dictating the pace of the game. Okay, shows a sign. There we go. Oracle first. So far, it looks textbook PvZ. Okay, in the meantime, we have a third hatchery finishing up. Right, starts saturating his third base. Bit of all his for putting the battery down every time. Yeah, probably is. Like, better safe than sorry. I would also put down a shield battery, to be honest. You agreed that out. Well, now it's the turn to actually say like, oh yeah, well you're 5k, so you can actually get away with that because you're skilled. But then again, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to say. Like, off and die too. That's what I was gonna say. Like, you could be 6k if you put down that shield battery. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe that's what's missing from PvZ. An extra shield battery in the early game. Maybe Milkaa is onto something. Oh, spine crawlers. Why would you have spine crawlers, honestly? I have no idea. I mean, yeah, that's for sure. It's really hard to stop adepts from scouting in PvZ. Yeah, it's going Stalker. Oh, adept into Stalker, and we once again have a link drop coming up, and we have the link flood coming in the center. And now Milkaa has to be really, really grateful that he has that shield battery, but still the main is going to be massacred. 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 22 in total. We have a bit of a counterattack with these oracles. One of the oracles goes down. 28 workers already have fallen. That's going to be number 30 that hits the deck. Honestly, how do you actually handle this? How do you actually handle this? So the main base is completely empty. Cheese is on a 4th hatchery. This is looking really, really good for Cheese. That's for sure. Generally getting their body, yes indeed. The body build strikes again. Okay, couple more roaches coming in, but they should actually attack at the same time. Oh no, these roaches are attacking at separate locations. Honestly, I'm looking around and yeah, it should be GG. I'm looking at the minimap and everything on the side of Cheese is intact, and just 5 more pros falling. The good thing for Milkaa is that he tried to recover, like he's still on 32 workers versus 40. That it's not the end of the world, but being forced back to this amount of bases is crazy bad. Yeah, and there's a GG well played. And that means a swift 3-1 on the side of Cheese. It's gonna close out the series.